All right. Shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked. The Lord said, I hope you can hear me. Uh, as you see, we have a very, very important news, you know, and this is for sure very, 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 very true news, you know. And if you don't believe me, I will show you the source that Ayatollah Khamenei Mujtaba, he is now flying all the way to Canada, brother. And there is many evidence that he is flying to Canada. You know, when I was a kid, my dad and my grandfather, we took a flying carpet, and we went to Canada. At that time, we did not need a visa, because it was like, a flying carpet. I mean, there's no customs and. So we took the flying carpet, which is very normal to do, especially Arab. We Arab, we can fly anywhere. You ask anybody, anybody, ask anybody. All Middle Eastern in general, they can fly anywhere. We know how to fly, by the way. We do not know how to land. However, this story is true story, I'm telling you. And don't ask me where I'm getting this. Is like, do you have witnesses? Who need witnesses? I mean, come on. So do you have sources? No, who no need for sources? I am the sources. You know. So according to the 2C TV, according to who? Don't take me wrong, and I'm not against the guy. I like that he is against Islam and etc. But this guy, he have a fantasy news. According to him, the Iran supreme leader escaped to Canada, brother. Oh, Lord have mercy. What happened to this world? I mean, what kind of audience you have? Do really believe you? Do anyone really believe what you say? I mean, how in the world this man, he come with those news? Like, do you even listen to yourself?
This is one of them, bringing everything that they have, massive suitcases, and the women behind him, I'm assuming, I don't know, they're probably the two of the wives, or maybe one of them is a daughter, we don't know exactly. We've seen a lot of these now arriving. Of course, people are now filming them in the airport saying, what is happening in Toronto? What is happening in London? They're all coming here. That was when obviously they left the arrival lounge into Toronto itself. But inside Iran, the rest of them, the actual political leadership of the Islamic Republic, are still hiding in hospitals. A lot of them are in the Sina hospital, where apparently the supreme leader, who's currently in a coma, is based. And President Trump said he believes he's been disfigured. There are.
Hold on. In the title, it says Ayatollahs flee to Canada. And now you show us a guy wearing, Islamic clothing, and that is the proof you have? Don't you know that there's many of them, they are Canadian citizen? Don't you know there's many, they arrived to USA, they are in Michigan, there's tens of thousands of those? What's wrong with you, man? Is that a joke? So a guy coming in the airport with two Muslim women, he is Ayatollah now? This is the clothes of every sheikh. Every one of those sheikhs, he dressed this way. I mean, what's wrong with those people? Secondly, Canada banned already anyone have contact with the Iranian government to enter Canada. Everyone know that. They are flying to Canada and UK. Seriously.
Exactly. We've seen a lot of these now arriving. Of course, people are now filming them in the airport saying, what is happening in Toronto? What is happening in London? They're all coming here. That was when.
They are all coming in. From where? hold on, hold on. If we check the flight yesterday, there's no flight to Moscow. There's no flight for any of those countries. They cannot go to Azerbaijan. I mean, they will come from where? Secondly, in his channel, he says Ayatollah. Actually, in this video, he says this guy disfigured. Trump, he says he's disfigured. In different previous video, he says he's dying. He's in a coma. Everybody fabricating news. Breaking Ayatollahs flee Canada. IRGC move to tunnels in Iran. But in the previous videos, he said that IRGC are gone. They are liberated totally. They do not exist. Lord have mercy. So you know what we learn from those news, from both sides, those who are with and those who are against. There's a lot of lies, a lot of clickbait video, just to make people watch, even if it's just bullshit. Excuse my language. If you remember his channel, you will see that according to this guy, Iran cities are gone one by one. One by one. 2 cities today occupied by the revolution. Today, the Pahlavi is coming soon to Iran. Raza Pahlavi to return to Iran. IRCG panic. Breaking news. IRCG getting whipped out in Tehran. Finally being liberated. 2 days ago only. How true those news are. And people go and watch. People like goats. You know the goats? Nobody want to use his brain. If the news we have from this channel 2 months ago, Kurds deploy troops to Iran, and everybody knows it's not true. Well, what Kurd deploy troops? What troops? Troops? And then he show you, look, this video, he show you the video, there's a video. Those are troops coming from the Kurdistan, which is absolutely not true. What those people are talking about? Raza Pahlavi announced transition government. No, he did not. He said, I'm ready for it. He announced transition government that he already hired prime minister, he have ministers, he have their names. What this guy is talking about? Italy deployed troops to Iran. How true is that? Italy deployed troops to Iran? When? To Iran? France deploy military for Iran war. When? Those are not for... They have already their own bases, my friend. What are you talking about? And they are not involved in any operation against Iran. CIA send weapons to Iranian. Hello, CIA. Hello? Tirilim, tirilim. Tirilim, tirilim. I'm calling CIA, guys. Tirilim, tirilim. Tirilim, tirilim. Hello? It's a breath. I told you don't call me. Zakir Naik, I'm calling the CIA. How in the world you are answering there? What's wrong with you? What are you doing there? It's a breath. First of all, I did not tell you that I'm working for CIA. Zakir Naik, you are working for CIA now? Seriously? And why they accepted you? Is that because you are very lightweight? So you can fly in a flying carpet and send you to spy at people? It's a breath. First of all, don't talk to me like that, otherwise I will arrest you. I am a CIA agent. I have authority. Okay, if this is the case, I will never call you again. Just let it go. It's a breath. It's too late. I got your address. I got your name. I got your phone number. I'm coming to you immediately. Exactly. Hold on. Where do you get this news from? That you are a CIA agent. Read the brains. If you don't believe me, open to TTV. You will find that I am a CIA agent. What this guy is talking about? Look how many times the IRCGC are whipped out. Like how many times we whip them out. When we say wiped out, that means they are gone. We don't do this every day. I mean, have you ever heard somebody keep saying wiped out, and then second day says wiped out, and then a month after says wiped out? I mean, I'm sure you speak English better than me. Wiped out, they mean they're gone. We don't wipe them out every day. Like it's something would happen once. Anyway, all the news is the true news. What we can say. Forget about this. True news is this is Al Khafij Island. Here we talk serious now. Forget about this guy and his fantasy. Al Khafij Island is where more than 90% of the Iranian oil is deployed from here. And there is a reason for that. If we open the map, let's see. The Iranian map. Where is the map? This is the most weak point of Iran today. Let us show you. If we open maybe this website, let us see. Not enough. Let us see. I'm trying to find. Let us go to Google. You know, if this is the case, let us go to Google. Maybe this one can do. All right. And I will explain to you why this is the most weak. Man, this guy, he knew how to fly, you know. This reminds me of my childhood. I used to fly all the time like this, you know, like a garbage can, we fly and hold the broom. Yeah. As an Arab guy, we are very good in flying and fleeing. So if we go here, this map is zoomed too much fast. Now in Iranian language, it have different name. So this is Kharj. And I think this is like maybe 20 to 30 kilometers away from the land, you know, from the land here. So Iran have a long coastline. It's not short of coastline. But the problem is that all the coastline of Iran is very shallow. And we know that, you know, those big tankers, they carry a very massive amount of oil. They are deep. Actually, this is where most of the weight is, and they cannot get close to the shore. And this is why they cannot have a port in all this area. They can have port for shallow, small ships. So all the shore here, the Iranian have, we can say it is useless. And the reason for that is how shallow it is. Like the shore here is about like 25 meters. And that is very, very bad. It's extremely horrible. So ships, they cannot even, like when we talk about Hormuz, not all this water is useful. In fact, most of it is useless because ship, they have a very narrow area they can go through, which is safe for them to go through. So all this width is useless. It's just a little tiny fraction of this width is available for big ship to go through. So Trump, until now, he did not attack this island. Now all the storage of the oil of Iran is here. Because what they do, they have a smaller ships, small tankers, because they are small, they can go to the shore, that's why they are small, and then they can go all the way to the island and they empty their, oil in those tankers, and then they will go back to the shore again. It's like a taxi. It's an oil taxi, going backward, forward. Now, Trump, he threatened today, actually, today already, they attacked this island. And supposedly this attack did destroy all the army target, which means anything have to do with military or defense is supposedly destroyed. Now, that will not take too much of USA because the island is small. You can drive it in maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's not a big island. However, they did not hit any of the oil target. And I think Trump, he will use this as a privilege in his hand. So if you wanna block the Hormuz, we are going to hit all this island. I mean, if he hit it, really, this is a disaster for Iran. Not only they will lose everything they have there, but to rebuild the port in this area, because this is where they take the oil from here to here. And then the ships, they have to come here. So they can destroy anything have to do with oil. The tanks, the storage, the pumps, everything, And if they do that, Iran will not be able to import oil for a while, for a long time. There's no way to fix it in less than a year, maybe. So Trump is saying to them now, listen, the island is ours now. All what I need to do is just one point of my finger, and everything in this island will be gone. Today we attack the army to show you that what we can do. All right? And the funny here, it says there is a church. I believe that this island used to be a church before, or maybe a church for. Oh yeah, this is used to be an Assyrian island before. This is explained why it says called Nestorian Church. Kanisa Nestorin. Interesting. Yeah, it used to be Christian land before those wicked they occupy it, and this is used to be a church. Nothing left of it, obviously destroy it. It's totally destroyed. You see the smoke all over here, the oil. But before, this is used to be an inhabitant's land for the Nestorian church. Yeah. Good to know. We just learned something new. So all of those is the tanks for Iran, where they storage their oil, and then the tankers, big tankers, they come in the deep side to pump the oil to it. And I guess they have to go from here. I mean, even here, the tankers cannot get closer. You see, even here, you can tell. This is a deep area. This is a shallow area. So I guess they have maybe pipes running here, and they pump it to the tankers right away. But as you see, the island, all of it, is nothing but oil. And I don't think Google can go down. Yeah, there's no way the Iranian will allow Google to go down. But the satellite is enough to tell you what is inside this island. So if they destroy all of this, I mean, the American really can make Iran suffer for a long, long time. Until now, Trump is just hitting military target. It's only Israel once they hit a fuel tanker or tank, which is used by the army in Tehran. And then Trump, he told them not to continue attacking those kind of target, to keep the oil industry, like to show the Iranian, do the same. You do the same, we do the same. Otherwise, we can go further. So today, supposedly the American, they attack any military facility here. And we do not know where are they, because for sure, they will not say that those are military. You have to figure it out, like by zooming. And for sure, armies, they have their own image, satellite image. They can see exactly what we cannot see. And what I know that they took all the Russian employees, because those Iranians, they do not know how to run any complicated pumps or etc. So there's a lot of Russian employees working in all the oil industry of Iran. In fact, all those tanks, the welding, etc., putting it together is all is Russian made. Here it says Idarat Muhandisin, which means the director of engineering, or directory of engineering. This is the building. Yeah, the island is not inhabited by any except workers who work in the oil industry. As you see, there's nothing there. It's a small island, it's like very small, very tiny. Properly you can drive it in 20 minutes, or something like that, or maybe less. So if the Iranian behave, Trump is saying to them, if you open Hormuz, let all the oil flow, we will not attack your industry. And I am assuming if the Iranian says, okay, go and attack it, that means they are really losing badly. That means they are in the verge of collapse, which means they have nothing to lose anyway. I mean, if we are going to go down, let us go down. Otherwise, a regime who have, hope to continue, they will not sacrifice this. Because not only that, after they do this, American, they will go and hit the other side, where they have the pipelines bringing them the oil supply. There's pipelines here bringing the oil supply, and then the tankers, they go and take it from here, from this side to the other side. So the American, they can destroy all their industry, and not to forget to mention refineries. Not only, just tanks, and the refinery is even more horrible. So the Iranian, they have a lot of things to lose, and Trump is saying, trying to exchange with them, benefit. Let, this is Bushehr, very important port in Iran. Let the traffic go through Hormuz. We will let you keep your oil industry, and we will keep the war just army to army. Leave this alone. All right? If you attack oil, then we have to attack oil too. If you attack ships, especially those ships, even they have nothing to do with America. None of those American ships are going there, tankers, I mean. American ships are not being touched. The funny is that the Iranian, every few days, they are like two CTV. Every few days, they destroy one of the on of the American, airplane carrier. Uh, Let me show you. Already, look at this post here. This guy, I can search for his video. This is the Abdul. He, just before I close, look how the media trying to defend the terrorist. So this is the guy who attacked the synagogue, and they say to you, do you know that he did lose his children in a recent attack in Lebanon? Let me tell you, Abdul, something, and all who defend terrorists. So if a woman she do abortion, can the man who made her have that baby kill her? This is your logic. Because you liberals, you kill babies every day. And those babies, they belong to men too, not only the women. So if this man, he killed his baby, somebody killed his baby, so he go and shoot synagogue, and synagogue have nothing to do with Israel anyway. Are they Israeli? So if somebody killed my son somewhere, I go and shoot Muslims in the mosque? In America? You see how wicked those liberals trying to defend a terrorist? A son of a mut'ah? And why the Israeli are attacking Hezbollah now in Lebanon? Because this is Hezbollah. So why your family are hiding between fighters? That is a good question. So the fighters, which your people, your cousins maybe, your family, they are Hezbollah, obviously. You hide behind kids and children, so when they shoot at you, you see, they are killing our kids. Coward liars. And by the way, who checked that this is true? Who checked that those kids died? Nobody. They just announced this guy. The reason he did that because his family was killed in Lebanon. Very awkward, wicked liberals. But anyway, not our topic. Let us go to the Tutsi TV, but the Iranian style, Islamic style. Tutsi TV. This is a new Tutsi TV. The Mullah TV. The IRGC again claiming that they have rendered the USS Abraham Lincoln CVN 72. Okay. This is after they previously claimed they have destroyed multiple times. Every few days, they announced that today we destroyed this Abraham Lincoln. The IRGC is not only peddling recycled lies, but they are contradiction, like the Quran, contradicting those lies with more lies. To be clear, Abraham Lincoln carrier, a strike group, continue to dominate Iranian airspace from the sea. uh, Guys, yesterday we destroyed this American carrier, and everybody, destroyed. Yes, brother. Actually, if you search in X, you will see how many videos made by people like Tutsi TV, but with a Muslim side, claiming that it's destroyed. Yeah, it's true. It's destroyed. There's a lot of witnesses, What's wrong with you? Easy. I have a very well-known witness called AI. Peace be upon him. I mean, there's videos, they capture tens of thousands of soldiers. Look at this video, guys. This is the Iranian official page. Look how they are burning the American carrier.
إيران تستهدف حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية في البحر الأحمر بصواريخ السجين الثقيلة وتلحق ضرر بالغ فيها
brother. It's gone. It is gone. Let us see. Look, 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 brother. This is our carrier is sinking. I found another video. Hold on. Here it's sinking, brother.
إيران تغلق حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية في البحر الأحمر الآن.
Man.
عاجل. إيران تغلق حاملة الطائرات الأمريكية في البحر الأحمر الآن. عاجل. إيران تغلق.
Guys, do you see it sinking? Do you see it sinking or not? Did we show it to you? It says sinking or not? You don't believe, huh? True news. The liars, they are competing with their lies. Abdul, they think they can make victory by AI. Okay, I mean, that's it. It's over. Look, look. This is the video of this guy. He claimed that the carrier is gone. This is the one who, the spokesman of the IRCG, whatever they call them.
اسلامی قرار گرفت و تا به حال غیر عملیاتی گشته و به سمت مبدأ اولیه خود حرکت کرد. دشمنی که مرگ سربازانش را ضربه خفیف مغزی اعلام می کند باید هم
has been rendered brother. Has been rendered.
باید هم استیصال در ناو جرالدفورد و آتش سوزی در آن و بر جای گذاشتن مجروح در طی خود درگیری را نادیده بگیرد و اکنون با همین توجیه انهدام سوخرسانش تحت عنوان نقص فنی عنوان می شود. تعداد نقص فنی، ضربات مغزی خفیف و خوددرگیری هایتان مدتی بیش از پیش شده است. در هر نقطه ای از منطقه، به ویژه در مناطق اسکانتان، مناطق صنعتی و پناهگاه های زیرزمینی که باشید، زیر آتش و آوار دفن خواهید شد و من نه.
How long you will live? Let us guess. Let us guess. Man, oh man. Look, this is the American. It destroyed totally. Look at this. Look. And by the way, a lot of Turkish, they are rejoicing for any news against America. You see Turkish? They are very sneaky, very hateful. We give them money, we give them weapon too. Stupid American. So this video is made to show that this is IAAI. Anyway. Aman Rabbi Aman. The American carrier, brother, was attacked by cruise missile, brother. With AI, we can make miracles. All right. Now we go to reality. The Israeli today, they dropped uh, brochures in the sky of Beirut. According to the news, they are saying that those brochures encouraging Lebanese to be recruit and to work together with the Israeli army against Hezbollah. So they send, I don't know which area this is in Beirut, but maybe in the Muslim area because Muslims are the one in contact. Here you see those brochures are papers. For sure they are in Arabic or even in French, or they are Lebanese, they speak multi languages. As you see. So this is another like form of war. Like it work in two directions. First, maybe somebody will contact them because in the brochure it's explained how you can contact the Mossad safely, and how to communicate with them and how you can receive, let's say, information, give information, etc. Secondly, it have other, impact. Will make like people in the ground feel that Israeli are here. They are not really far. Yeah. Let us see what else. This is an attack done by Israel 7 hours ago in the Shia area in Beirut. Sorry, I'm coughing. So funny, you see that the Israeli, this is why they are pointing their cameras because they tell them we are going to hit this area. You see how nice the Israeli? I mean, any army will not do that. I mean, all of this area is their enemy. And then after they hit, Hezbollah shoot in the air. I mean, can you see the stupidity? You see how brave? They start shooting in the air. Did you hear it? Look. They were shouting because Israeli told them, empty this building. We are going to hit it. They send them text message to anyone in the area. See the shooting? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. They are taking advantage that the Israeli are kind. What if the Israeli made you shish kebab too? Think about it. They are watching you from the sky, Today, actually, the American, the Iranian regime, they made checkpoint in every corner in the capital of Iran because they are afraid of attack can happen by those who are against the regime. So what the Department of War today, our American pilots did, made them shish kebab. As you see, they have sandbag. I don't know if you notice. Those are bags for dead people. But here there's sandbags. Let us see. Make it go up. Here they have a sandbag ready for fighting, like if somebody's shooting at them so they can jump behind those sandbags. This is a very important move from the American because those are the ones who will shoot at those who try to prostrate against the government. 3 or 4 days ago, the head of those Basij, which is the police of Sharia law, you can say, the one who kill and shoot and arrest anyone go against the government. He said, anyone who was going to go in the street to prostrate against the government, we will not treat you as a civilian. We are going to treat you as an enemy, and our Basij soldiers are ready to shoot. So now they have those points. So anyone will dare to go in the street, they will shoot him. They are not joking. You know, they did that before, they will do it now. Now they will do it more because it's a wartime. But the movement the American did is very important to show the civilians in the country that we are here to protect you, and we will not let them harm you. And if they make a checkpoint of those filthy, ugly police, we are going to take care of them. All right. And what I know that this has happened in many points, not only one. Let's see. What else we can show you? Look at this video here. Man, this video is shish kebab. Oh boy. Those are the Basij secret police. They were standing in the side of the street. No, not here. Hold on. This is a real shish kebab. Oh boy. Whew. Basij used to be here. Man, the hit was in the middle. Oh boy. That is a real shish kebab. Allahu Akbar. They are in heaven right now. You know, they are collecting, versions and stuff. Lucky, they are lucky. They are lucky now in heaven, brother. Right? How many Muslims are jealous because now those are in heaven, but I don't know why you Muslims don't want to follow them. Don't you want to go to heaven? Let us see. Look what they are doing. They are using civilian taxis, those secret police. See, look what they are doing. So the drone in the top, they will not know that they are the Islamic police. So they are using taxis. Okay. See, this is the secret police in the middle of the road. It looked like a taxi, but it's not. See, those are the police standing in the middle of the road. You see it? And he have this sign in his arm. You know that. So when the drone in the top, they will see a taxi. You know, but it is not a taxi. Yeah, very evil. But this is telling you how terrified they are to take their own cars. This is coming from the Mossad community.
در خصوص ایکس و بازرسی ها وسیله‌ای که اومده مورد هدف قرار داده پهپاد هرون PP بوده 16 ساعت میتونه روی
See
تهران
the
مداوم
drone,
داشته باشه
the Israeli
بعداً
drone, they are
با
hunting them.
برمیگرده 36 ساعت مداومت پرواز داره 8 تا موشک میتونه لانچ کنه موشکاش به صورتی که ساچمه پرتاب میکنه یعنی بعد از انفجار ساچمه پخش میشه تلفات بگیره ولی این وسیله
What
تخصصی
you are
بسیار
hearing
داره
now, what you are hearing is a voice call of the Islamic Republic Security Forces commander. So this is they are spying at them. This is a call, private call.
برای جمع‌آوری سیگنالی هست روی تهران اومده دیتای جدید جمع کنه که اینا بانک اهدافشون تموم شده که با جنگنده ها میزدن روی مدارس روی مقرهایی که تعداد موبایل زیاد روشنه سیگنال جمع کرده که دیتا بده برای بعدن جنگنده بیاد بزنه و این سوازسیار هم از اون لانچری که داره استفاده کرده و زده کاری که انجام میدن دوستان زمانی که این صدای موتور قارقارک رو روی تهران میشنون تا پدافند بزنتش اولا همه گوشی‌ها رو خاموش کنن حالت پرواز نباشه مخصوصا اونایی که تو مقرها تجمع دارن تو مدرسه تو مسجد هر جایی که هست گوشی‌ها رو خاموش کنن که دیتا نره توی این سوالسیان وقتی این صدا رو میشنون کاری که میکنن اینه که گوشی‌هاشون رو خاموش کنن تو رو خالی کنن یعنی خودرو موانع تو خیابون بمونه برن تو کوچه‌های اطراف موضع بگیرن که اگه مسلح کسی اومد بزنن اگر نه
All right, all right. You talk too much, you say nothing. Let us see what else. Those are the target is in. Let me see if I can get it from the U.S. command. Yeah, here we go. Those are a couple of targets, including the ones in the island which we mentioned to you in the beginning, the oil island. This is coming from the U.S. command. There's no audio, but unclassified. See, they have their weapon hidden inside the storage rooms. Did you see what after they hit it, the missile went in that direction? Did you hear it? Do you see it? Here you see actually there is a missile launcher. You see the end of it, the tail. You see it? Yeah. Boom. And this guy now, the missile will go. See it? After they hit it, let me play it again. Huh. I have to stop it. It's too fast to catch it. I'm sure you saw it. It's here. This is the missile. I'm very sure that they are victorious and the Americans are losing ground. Yeah. In any war, when you go into such a war, you should expect losing a couple of thousand of soldiers, not 10, not 20, not 30. But technology today is making such a war different story. So until now, the American, like there is an airplane fail, in incident. According to the army, it was an accident. According to the enemy, they say they shut it down. Whatever is the reason. 6 members plus 6 or 7 before, total 13 after all what happened. And the other side, they lost thousands, and not to mention how much money, destruction. Making shish kebab non-stop. Too much hashish. right? Uh, anyway, everything is possible in Islamic countries. You know, like we are the first one who discovered the moon, and we are the first one who split the moon. Isn't it the Quran says that Prophet Muhammad split the moon? I'm telling you, we are the first in everything. You know, the first one who fly in the top of a donkey to the space. The first one who put the bomb in their anus. We are like, we have, a lot of advanced technology. Uh, mhm. I mean, we have a lot of advantage. At the same time, we we are very humble. To the point, each time the enemy beat the hell of us, we say we are victorious. I assure you, if the regime stay, we don't know. But if the regime stay, which maybe is going to happen, they will have a big gathering, millions in the street celebrating the victory. I assure you that. We defeated America. Takbir, Allahu Akbar, takbir. After we cut their arms and their limbs, literally, they will claim victory. Things happen, my friend. Things happen. Welcome to the Middle East. Don't be surprised. It's going to happen. Each time, I never saw any Middle Eastern country don't celebrate victory even when they are demolished. Saddam Hussein himself, he had a war with Iran. 8 years and a half, almost 9 years. Iraq is demolished. Totally demolished. Saddam Hussein, he claimed to be the Allahu Akbar. He is the caliphate. He is victorious. More than 1 million died. At least, I don't know. Like, we don't know what exactly the number. Saddam Hussein, he used nukes, a chemical weapon, against the Kurdish. He claimed that he is victorious by Allah, not by the chemical weapon. Middle East, the land of criminals. And not to forget to mention that the American, they start cooking the Shia who support Iran in Iraq. Maybe we can show you some videos. Because they are attacking they're attacking, bases of American in Iraq or even French. Actually, I see a video here, but I cannot show it here on YouTube. In the attack, those Shia, they became literally pieces. Somebody filmed even their stomach coming out. I'm not going to show this video. Yeah. Let us see. Yeah, there is many videos, but some of them, they are not good to play in YouTube. Like this one, we can show. This one is where? Boom. And they are shooting. Do you see? They are shooting at the airplane. The Shia, they are shooting. They are shooting at the drone. This is a suicidal drone. All right, all right. Shoot it, shoot it. There is some videos, but I think they are from old time, and they are have nothing to do with the war now. Let us see this one here. All right, this is an attack on the Shia in Iraq. Other one. You notice if you zoom in a little bit, let us zoom in. Okay, zoom, stop. This is Iraq, and this is the flag of Iraq. But this is the picture of Soleimani and the leader of the Basij. So in Iraq, Iran is ruling. See how this octopus work? You see, George Bush, when he come to Iraq, is not only stupid, he is so dummy. He gave the Iranian regime a golden mind of to recruit, to control, to take over the country, and to extend. So Iran was Iran. Then George Bush, because he's so smart, like they did not replace the regime by something can be, like let us say friendly to America. No, they wanted to have Iraq the democracy. Those Western, they have a fantasy that democracy can work in the Middle East. This is what they think. They are so stupid. Those are Muslims. What democracy? If somebody want to practice democracy for a second in those countries, he will be killed. So Iran is here, but after George Bush, Iran become here. They took over Iraq. And then after they took Iraq, they took over Syria. And then after they took over Syria, they start building their territory in Lebanon. So Iran, some people will say to you, why Israel is afraid of Iran? Those who are asking the question, obviously they are ignorant. Because Iran became from here, oh, look how massive it is. From this land, all the way to this land here, to the border of Israel, to the border of Haifa. It's not here no more. This territory, Iraq, the majority of population are Shia. When the Syrian regime, who is a Alawi, he is not a Shia, but close to the Shia, let's say. Which means he don't agree that the leader of Ayatollah al-Khomeini is their leader. However, they worship Ali too, so they are close to the Shia. So they came to support them, and that excuse make them take over the country. And when they took over Syria, now Hezbollah, they have unlimited supply because they have bloodline directly going through from Iran to Iraq to Syria to Lebanon. They do not need to smuggle anything in the sea no more. They have a full control of this area. The border of Lebanon and Syria are Shia. Here, the majority of the people here in the border are Shia. So the weapon come through Iraq to Syria, go all the way here, and then go through Lebanon. And Lebanese government does not exist, controlled by Hezbollah for a long time. Until now, actually, the Lebanese government does not exist. There's no Lebanese government. There is a president, but he's a joke, you know. There is army, it's a potato. I mean, this army don't even have an alarm system for a radar to warn people about an attack. They have just stupid, you know, like rifles and, you know, just simple weapon. Hezbollah is way more armed than the army of Lebanon. This is how bad it is, the situation. So what Iran was able to accomplish because of the stupid American, and again I say because of the stupid American, not in a single time they put their hand in the finger in the Middle East, did not ruin it. Didn't know how to do things correctly. Even Hezbollah in Lebanon grow because of America. When Hezbollah attacked the American embassy in Lebanon, and they killed at least 240 Marines and about 50 French soldiers, the stupid Reagan, which every conservative supposedly praise him, I don't know why, he put his tail between his legs and he took his army and he went out. So Hezbollah in 10 minutes made America go away. In the front of the local, they defeated America. Hezbollah, it was a small, tiny party. Few hundred fighters. Suicide bomber drive a truck full of explosion, boom. The American, they put their tail between their legs and they run away. And that make Hezbollah announce themselves that they are the heroes of Islam. We just defeated America, and the stupid Reagan, he just run. Instead of teaching them how to behave and doing what he should do, show all the terrorists in the world what will happen to you if you kill 240 Marines, not just 240 American. So this small, tiny group started growing so fast, and the money of Iran is coming from everywhere. And then the stupid Israeli, they did the same dummy mistake. As usual. You see, the problem with those Western government, because they are under the control of, let us say, politics, competition of politics, Democrat, you know, the same as exists in Israel. There is liberals, there is conservative, the same shit. Excuse my language. In the south of Lebanon, there was an army. It's called the South of Lebanon Army. And this army was established in 1976, which means after, you know, like, you know, the so-called Palestinians start attacking the borders of Israel. So the Israeli, they were able to communicate with local who do not want the Palestinian to be, so-called Palestinian, to be in that territory. So they established this army, which is called the South of Lebanon. However, the stupid regime in Israel, one day, they decide to withdraw from South of Lebanon. And that was in the year 2000 in this area. Not only they withdraw, imagine they did not tell their friends, the Lebanese, who they are fighting in the side of Israel against Hezbollah and the militant of the Palestinian, etc. They They wake up in the morning, they found the Israeli are leaving. Hezbollah, they saw the Israeli are gone. They did not even need to attack. The land is empty. They took over the south of Lebanon in 5 minutes. And then Hezbollah, they announced themselves again victorious. We kicked Israel. When the fact they did not. But the stupid Israeli, they are the one who gave the impression that they would draw because they want to save their ass from fighting Hezbollah. And this is how Hezbollah became 1 centimeter away from Israel. Because the stupid mistakes of the Israeli in the year 2000. And this is how Hezbollah became massive, powerful, strong. You know, when you don't have a real leadership, even if you have the most powerful army in the world, everybody will bully you. Remember that. You might find a kid bullying, do bullies to someone who is 6 foot tall. Because the 6 foot tall is either coward or he is so, let us say, potato couch, and can. If you don't stop the bully will take over. And this is what happened with Israel. And now Hezbollah, they have tunnels all over this area. And since then, the Israelis are struggling with their stupid mistakes. And not only that, Hezbollah shoot rocket, Israel do nothing. Nothing, they shoot rocket back. There's only one language you can deal with someone is a bully. You teach him how to behave. And in the case of war, you teach him how to be demolished. And finally, the Israeli, they learned that all this garbage agreement with the government, United Nations, etc., is just garbage. Finally, they understand that the only language they understand is their language. They are terrorists. You see, when you are fighting terrorists, you don't talk about law. They are terrorists. You don't talk about logic. They are terrorists. They don't care for human rights. They don't care for women. They don't care for children. They are terrorists. Not only Hezbollah is terrorist, all the population, the Muslim Shia in this area is terrorist. In fact, all the money, all those people here, they make money from Iran and drugs. If you go right now and check Hezbollah, drugs empire. It's not only they have drugs, they own banks, including in Canada. Because they need to do laundry to the money they make from drugs. So they open banks in Africa, they open banks in Canada. There's a bank is closed in Canada after more than 25 years. Operating in Canada. And finally, the stupid Canadian, they find out that this is Hezbollah Bank. So you imagine you go to the bank, you're a Canadian citizen, you put your money in Hezbollah Bank. Right now, as we speak, most of Michigan controlled by Hezbollah. They own gas stations, they own grocery stores, they own a lot of things, money laundering. Somebody gave from Lebanon, he is a Shia, he belonged to Hezbollah. They will send him how much you need to open a gas station, 500,000, no problem, here we go. The family, my family, they send me 500,000, family, family. He open gas station, he make money, he send it back to Hezbollah. I'm sending back to the family. Yeah, with the family. So they open tens of thousands of manufacturers of drugs around the world, not only in Lebanon, in Syria, and they import a lot of drugs too, and they became the hub of drugs for the Middle East. And this is why, actually, they expanded their business with Maduro. Maduro was a huge partner of drugs, you know, he's a drug vendor for them. They have camps in Venezuela. They control all the land of Syria. They grow drugs everywhere. And they have the most aggressive, deadly drugs, which is those, chemical ones, which can destroy you and make you, like lose your mind. There's no repair for these drugs. It's not like you go to a rehab center and you come back normal. No. Each time you take one of those tablets, your brain is getting damaged, your nerves, your heart, your body. This is who is Hezbollah. And then Hezbollah was able, by the help of countries like Qatar and Turkey, to mobilize the stupid liberals to support them. So now not only they have money, not only they have arms, not only they establish an empire around the world, they are using your own kids to defend them. What do you want more? They shoot you, they kill you, they say we death to America, death to Israel, and then your son, your daughter, support them. Priceless. They knew that your kids are stupid. I'm talking about liberals. They knew that teachers are teaching them that America is evil. Well, this is what we teach our kids too. America is evil. In liberal school, if a kid he have a flag of Mexico or Iraq or any country in the world in his T-shirt, he's a good boy. If you have American T-shirt flag, he'll kick you out. What kind of country this country? I never heard that there's a country will kick their own student out because he's wearing their own flag. It's a fact. Who can deny it? You want to have some drugs? Ayatollah Khamenei can give you as much you want. He's a mullah. He believes in Allah. At the same time, they poison and destroy and kill generations. On the stage, Allahu Akbar. In the basement, drugs Akbar. For how long the world will live with this garbage? This is why Trump should finish the job. Not only make them weak, demolish them. We need to get rid of this cancer. If you leave, little part is going to expand again. Finish the job. And don't take your news from the stupid ones who say to you, those are resistance. They are fighting the occupation. Israel is the land of the Jews. Read every history book. Even the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, say that this is the land of the Jews, even in the Quran. The book of the devil, Muhammad himself. And I'm an Arab, remember that. And I'm saying that to you. Because this is the truth. And if you are a Christian, you don't listen to someone like Sucker Carson, the coward, the liar, and the wicked cow dance. Your Bible in front of you. This is the land of the Jews. Where Jesus was born. In the first page in the Bible, it says Jesus is the son, the son, the son, the son, the son, the son, the son of David. Who's David? Japanese? Chinese? Arabis? Or an Israeli? For how long they want to fool you? But you know what? If a fool can fool you, how fool are you? You want to join the drugs empire? This is nothing but a drugs empire. A wicked drugs empire. Hezbollah. I can show you tons of videos if I can guarantee I will not get copyright made by Hezbollah. Imagine Hezbollah, they are not even hiding that they are doing drugs, making drugs. They have no problem with it. Let me see if I can find you something. This is a very well-known drug cartel leader in Hezbollah in Lebanon. His families are the most wicked criminals in Lebanon. They are Shia from the family of Zaitar. We have villas, we have palaces, we have bodyguards, and he is in love with Hassan Nasrallah. But he don't have high school. This is one of his houses. And now the Syrian, they took over it. This is in Syria. You have houses everywhere. This is one of the farms he owned to make drugs. An empire of drugs of Hezbollah. Now those Syrian, they took over it. They are terrorists too. But they are like the other side of terrorism. What else we can show you? They don't even hide it. They don't say like, no, we are not. No, they go on TV and they make videos and they show you the drugs. And, this is him. This is their leader. Those are Hezbollah. Drugs farms everywhere. A lot of money. But how you can educate people? People will not listen. You speak to those liberals, they will say to you, those are resistance. Anyone open his mouth, he will be dead in 2 seconds with those people. Your family, it doesn't matter. You will burn you alive. Who are you? You are nothing for them. This is one of his manufacture. Let's see this video here.
ندخل الآن هنا مصنع للكبتاغون.
Captagon. You know what Captagon is?
مصنع على الحدود السورية اللبنانية على بعد عدة أمتار، تكاد تكون المسافة لا تتخطى 10 دقائق من الحدود اللبنانية، من المصنع اللبناني والجمارك حتى هذه النقطة في إحدى.
It's on the border between Syria and Lebanon. Look at the machines. Look at the machines.
من باتت بفضل
Those
هذا
machines.
المصنع من أكبر الدول المعتمدة على عائدات الكبتاغون، وذلك بتصنيف من إحدى التحقيقات الفرنسية التي تم إجراءها.
You know how they can bring those machines and who make them? You know? Who make those machines, who make drugs? This is not Hezbollah made. This is imported from somewhere. They have a lot of heavy-duty machines, you know. They make those little tablet. And if you see where they hide them, where they put them, it's amazing. Massive manufacturer. Massive, you know. I'm trying not to avoid copyright. They hide them inside, you know, a baby seat, like for the car, you know. You buy a baby seat.
الكافئين للإدمان. طبعا غير صناعة حبوب الكابتيكون يتم صناعة حبوب مخدرة أخرى.
نعم، نتقدم بهذه اللحظات كلها معدات.
Yep. So it's very, very horrible. Hezbollah is not only, like, it's not a religious movement as they claim. It's a gang. And this gang believe that anyone don't belong to us must die. It's okay to use and abuse everybody. And when they say we are defending Palestine, is just to use the topic or the title to wash themselves from the title, which is drug dealers. So from drug dealers, they become now suddenly people who fight in occupation, when the fact they are the occupation. It's like when a whore, she dressed like a nun to make herself a honorable woman. Look at this here. This is a truck full of drugs and belong to Hezbollah. By the way, those are not police. Those are Hezbollah. They are loading and unloading the drugs. Don't think this is like somebody is filming them secretly. But this is not the police. Nobody dare to touch them. They have guards, heavy-duty machines. They have rocket. They have missiles. Who's going to touch them? They will wipe the army if they came to them. This is what you do not know about those garbage. Those are the Hezbollah drugs fighters.
شباب ومن نصر محمد الله ده قريب.
Ya Ali. You hear they're singing Ya Ali, Ya Ali. Look at the sniper machine. You see, those are very expensive. This is like at least $15,000, $16,000. And you cannot buy them everywhere. You know, those are very long distance sniper machine. Yeah. Uh, what we can say. What we can say. Um, well, my friend here, we don't lie. Anything I say to you, trust me. Oh, don't trust me. Go check it out. Is that fair, guys? Our friend here, he says, I don't know what to believe. Well, go check out who I am. I never lie to anybody. I just started the video speaking about this guy Tusi TV, and he is against Islam. I'm against Islam too, but just because I don't agree with him, because he's lying, obviously. I don't take a side, my friend. Anyone who says something is not true, it's a lie. So this is how I start. Otherwise, I should support the guy. He's against Islam, you know. He have a lot of good work, actually. But when he says something not true, I say it's not true. Because this is me. I don't side blindly. Anything I say to you, check it out. Never take what people say to you. Check it out. Don't you have a brain? Don't you have fingers? Don't you have eyes? Check it out. Don't be shallow and don't be stupid. News and TV are not a news, are agenda. Always you can follow the money. Those who support Trump, they are with the Trump. It doesn't matter what he do, even when he is dumb. I don't. I support Trump. I voted for him. I was so happy for electing him, but he do stupid things too. When he do stupid things, I say, why? Because I'm not stupid, and I'm not a liar. When he's right, he's right. When he's wrong, he's wrong. We are Christians, and Christian, they side with one thing, the truth. Nothing else. We don't side with a man. We side with the truth if a man say, or a man do. So when I say this is the land of Israel, that's because this is the truth. Not because Israeli, you know, I don't have relative in Israel. I don't belong to this country. I never met one of them. But this is the truth. It's not up to me to change it. Just to make somebody happy. You don't compromise. You don't change your belief. You don't switch to side with the man against your belief. This is how a Christian should do. And we say an advice when we can. That's why now today we are saying to Trump, he should finish the job. Not because we love war. We don't love war. War is ugly. But if we don't go to them, they will come to us. Death to America for the last 50 years. Is the message clear? Death to America. To America. Not to Trump, not to the president. To America. Do we need more evidence? They killed thousands of American soldiers. They have hundreds of attacks. They are selling drugs to our kids. They expanded their fingers all the way to South America. Most of South America is under the feet of Hezbollah because the stupid American, they let them grow. Until Trump, he came, he says enough is enough. I'm so happy of that he got this Maduro. And soon, I hope, we will have Cuba to be free. I mean, look at this Cuban people. They are walking the street like bones. No food, no jobs, no work, no money. Cigar, smoke, and drunks. This is the only thing is available in the country. Smoking and drinking. And don't worry, be happy, we are communist. And we support Hezbollah. Free Palestine. People go to sleep hungry. Free Palestine. This is what they get from their garbage. So we hope that Trump, he will not stop, finish the job. Our friend here, he is so wise. Look what he said. Just to show you how people they think, you know, how funny sometimes people are. I desperately need to be taught the truth about Israel. Things like who are really Jews and who might make you Jew. That's deep. That's deep. Okay, I'm an Arab. Do you want to examine my blood? What are you talking about? Who is the Jews? Suddenly now we do not know who is the Jews? And we do not know where they are coming from? Are you coming from Mars, my friend? The question is, those Arab, they are exist in Israel. When they came there, the Arab themselves, they said to you, we came there in the year 600, in the 7th century. Are you mentally ill? Are you suffering from Alzheimer? All the books, if you consider the Bible not a holy book, consider it as a history book, one of the most ancient books. It says this is the land of the Jews. What about the books of the enemy of the Jews? It says this is the land of the Jews. I need to investigate, brother. I need to check it out. I'm really not sure. I need to be taught. I need to be taught the truth. Who is a Jew? A Jew is somebody wearing a hat. My friend, every nation in the world is mixed in blood. The Jews are being raped, kidnapped, tortured, taken to different countries, hundreds of years in Egypt, hundreds of years in Iraq. I mean, this is history. Nobody can deny it. They took them from where? They took them from Israel. From where? From Israel, not from Brazil. They came back where? To Israel. I mean, people, they have a brain of a 6-year-old kid. Even Zakir Naik, if we call him, he will agree. Hello? With the breath. But of all, I don't agree with you. What do you mean? This is not the land of the Jews. Abdul, it says in the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 21, O my people, enter the holy land which Allah assigned to you. With the breath. But of all, this is the true Jews. The true Jews? Okay, who is the true Muslims? You're from Bangladesh. Where are you from, by the way? With the breath. But of all, you are so stupid. I am not from Bangladesh. I am from India. Okay, don't you know, you idiot, that Bangladesh is India? With the breath, you are stupid. Right now, Bangladesh is a full member in United Nations. Well, that is India. And one day the Indian, they will take you back. The land of potatoes. No, you are not genuinely asking the question. This is not a question because This is beyond the question because simply we know already if there is people who they are Jews or they became Jews later, that does not change the fact that this is the land of the Jews. If I am a Jew and I invite 10,000 people who they are not Jews to my country, what's your business? What's your business? It's my land. It's you, Majesty, who want to give them ID now? It's their land, it's their home. Who come to my home? None of your business. What is the Talmud? Explain a little bit. And suddenly the guy you want to speak to about Talmud. Talmud is not considered for the Jews as a holy book. It's a stupid book full of fairy tales, stories, and dummy stuff. For us, it's not a holy book. For the Jews, even for the Jews, it's not a holy book. Are you happy now? But look how they try to switch the topic. Israel is the land of the Jews. Tell us about the Talmud. Tell me about the Talmud. Can you please explain to me the Talmud? So supposedly, like when I say to you, the Jews are bad. They have Talmud. Oh boy. Low IQ. They don't have IQ. They don't have intelligence. Anyway, for us as a Christians, we know that the Bible tells us the truth, and this is the land of the Jews. We know that God, He gave it to them. We know on the top of that, He promised them that it is going to be their land forever. We know that the Bible says that Israel will be saved. We know that every name we know, every name is a Jewish name. We know that Mary was a Jew. Anyone here hate the Jews? You hate Mary? Do you hate Joseph? Do you hate David? Do you hate Isaiah? Do you hate Isaac? Do you hate Abraham? Who you hate? You tell me. So those who try to make you hate the Jews, they are so dumb and so stupid. Because if you do so, you have nothing left in your book, which one you call holy book. Who is Peter? Who is Paul? All right? So my friend, we are not dummy. And we know that the enemy is trying to make us not to support Israel, so Israel will fight alone. So they can destroy Israel and then they go to continue destroying us. You see the problem with Israel for the Muslims, after they thought they took the whole land, how in the world those Jews were able to take it back after all those thousands of years? And now it became a very powerful country. Erdogan dreamed to take Greece, to take Cyprus, to take the whole land is gone. We cannot do it with Israel. The Sunni empire, the Shia empire, it cannot be complete. The plan is not working. We have to get rid of this country. Saturday first and Sunday next, which means Jews, we kill them first, and Christian, we kill them second. And if you are dummy, I'm not. I'm born in this land. I know how wicked they are. I study this religion. If you are dummy, this is your business. But don't marry a dummy woman, because dummy woman plus dummy man, you will have double dummy son, and that make you Democrat. And you will vote for Mamdani. All right? Dummy people. You and Tusi TV are in the same boat. You become lack of what Tusi really mean. No, he don't mean anything good when he say those fake news. Give me a break. And I am not with anyone in any boat. How I am in any boat of anyone. When you say the mullahs are flying to Canada, it's a lie. by showing a guy, he's a sheikh. Those are Canadian citizens. He have a video that the wife of the Khamenei, she fly before to, they run away, all of them, they run away to Moscow. So give me a break. One of the reasons I don't go with other in their program, I get invitation from many, but you don't see them going anywhere, because I notice that people, they lie a lot. And I don't want to be involved with liars. And even the one who don't lie, how I know? Maybe he's a liar. One day I will find that he is a scam, maybe. So I work alone, I stay alone. I don't invite, I don't receive invitation, I don't want to be invited. Because I trust nobody. This is online business. Obviously, money is involved heavily. If you remember, there was many conservative between two brackets who support Republican. They were hired by Russia without knowing. Is that true? Very famous names. They use them like dogs. Bark for us. They do not know. They are used by the Russian. They thought they are hired by a company. Pay good money. Bark, bark. All right? You listen to them. You support them. You believe them. But it never come to your mind that those people, they are working for Russia because they themselves do not know. They themselves, they do not know. If you don't remember, maybe I can refresh your memory. Very famous names. In fact, until now, we have them. I mean, we have Sakar Carson, we have Gaudenz. That's why they defend Russia. You know? But some they do not know, some they knew. Uh, let us see some names. Those people, they go online, they have tens of thousands listening to them. But they never thought themselves that they are used by the Russian. They make good money. They are famous. People listen to them. They are supposedly good people. But they never thought. They became dummy without knowing. Always you have to follow the money. What I think about the strategy of the Iranian regime, I don't think they have any strategy. I think they are just in trouble and they are trying to deal with the moment. Not they don't have. I don't think even they have a leadership. You see, if you remember, I think a week ago, the Israeli, they said that they did hit a big meeting for the mullahs, which they will elect the supreme leader. The Iranian, they, or whatever left of the regime, they deny that anybody was there. But I think a lot of mullahs, we know that Israeli don't hit empty building. We know that intelligence is top notch. So obviously they could not elect anybody. So they come with the, I think those are the Revolutionary Guard. They come with an idea that what about we name a name which everybody maybe will support because he is the son of the leader. There's no debate about it. The American, the Israeli killed the supreme leader, killed his wife, killed his daughter, killed his this guy. All his family is killed. So there's nobody can represent us now in this moment than him. There's no strategy. The only strategy I see that they will go sleep few days and then they will shoot many missiles because they have limited numbers to make you like in alarm. You are not finished. We are not finished. We still have weapon. But in reality, obviously, they are being tortured. They have no leaderships. Everybody act as he wish. And mostly, actually, the command is not a command of a one leader. Every brigade in the army do as they think is right. So if they have missiles hiding here, let us shoot one missile. Oh, in the news they say today they did not shoot many. Let me shoot one. So I don't think really the target is easy to know. The target is either one of those countries if we don't have long-range rockets in our brigade. And the one who have the long range, he will shoot at Israel. Very simple. So there's no real strategy. It's just we keep doing something to make to prove that we are still exist, at least to the enemy and the neighbors. So they will not shoot everything they have because they have limited number. And after all what the American hit and the Israeli hit, obviously they have a very limited number. But they will keep the little number they have. They try their best not to expose it or to use it fast. So they can keep the war going as much as they can, not because they are enjoying the war, but because this is the only way to prove to the enemy we are not dead yet. So the enemy will keep alarm. Okay, they are still in the ground. You know, we cannot go. We cannot. People will not go in the street to take over the government because still they are shooting. Don't you see? They have missiles. They have. So this is the whole idea. Otherwise, they don't have a strategy. In fact, their strategy is so stupid because they made everybody in the neighborhood an enemy. Shooting at Saudi Arabia, or what Oman? Oman was a very friend to them. That is a stupid mistake. What if those countries now they join USA in their war? That would be horrible for Iran in the moment of weakness. If Saudi Arabia and Emirat and Bahrain and all the neighbors and Azerbaijan, they hit Azerbaijan too. Inside Iran, there's millions of Azerbaijani. They hit Iraq. I mean, Iraq, they're a friend. They are Shia. They hate Iraqi government. So they left no friend. This is how this. So what I see that they are very weak. They're trying to shoot at anyone who says something not right about them. They don't like it. It's just to scare everybody. You know, our arms are long. But in reality, I see that they are very weak. Like today, they shot 30 missiles, supposedly 2 tons warhead. They did not even injure a goat. 30, not 3. Still, they did not do anything. So it's obvious their weapon. Supposedly, this is the weapon they hide for the heavy days. It is 2 tons warhead, according to them. the head of the Revolutionary Guard says, from now on, we will hit Israel only with a special weapon between 1.5 and 2 tons warhead. And today they hit Israel. How many injured? How many get killed? Very funny. This is the news from Israel. In fact, the rocket coming from Lebanon is harming more from Iranian because they are close. The distance is so short to fight it. But still, there's no harm. And if you cannot do really a real harm to them, like even if they killed after, now we are more than 2 weeks. If American, they lose, let us say, 50 soldiers, that is nothing. I mean, they lost thousands. The country is demolished. All their army, bases, radar, airplanes, weapon storages, but they are gone. And then the enemy, they have lost what? It's a joke. In a training in the army, you lose soldiers. Training, just training. If you check how many pilots they die in the training, you will see that we lost way more in training than we lost in a war like this. Yeah, they are trying to win the war by Iran. Well, the government, what I know, the governor of Texas is a good man, and I hope always Texas will have a good man to, to be in charge. All right. I believe this regime is really screwed up. Like, even if the American now decide to stop and everything is done, I mean, imagine what have done to them. They need another 50 years to rebuild. I mean, there's nothing left to hit. The American now and the Israeli are looking for a small boat, looking for a truck, There's nothing. This is why the next step, Trump, he said to them, if you don't behave, we are going to hit your oil. And if Trump, he hit the oil or occupy this island, Iran cannot import oil ever again. And they can occupy it. They do not even need to put boots in the ground. They can just hit it, anyone get to it. As simple as that. And actually, if I am a Trump, I will never put one soldier in the ground. But in the same time, I will never allow anyone to get there. And Iran cannot import 1 liter of oil without this island. Because all the Iranian shore is very shallow, as we showed you before. It's not suitable for any big tanker to get closer. All this area here is not even 25 meters deep. It's useless. It's good for a fishing boat. It's good for like a small. Even the tankers where they are taking the oil from here to there are small. So they have to fill up one big tanker. They have to send tons of tankers to fill it up. Backward, forward. So this is the only useful port for Iran. And all what Trump he need to do, he can fry it and don't allow anyone to step on it. Forever, not only now. Remember, America is so far from Iran. What they can do? They can say to them, nobody can go there. Anyone go there, we will burn it. Go, build. Let them finish building before the tank is going to be full, or let them fill it up, hit it. That will be very horrible. Iran is dead. And they cannot import oil from any of their neighbors. This is how bad it is for them. While in the same time, other countries, they have other solution. Like the Saudi, they have here a pipeline go all the way to the port of Yanbu. This is Yanbu. It's a desert, by the way. Don't think it's a green and there is. Don't be fooled by this park. All right, it's a desert island. I mean, coastline. Yeah, but the Saudi, because they are aware of the situation, they run a massive pipeline from their oil industry all the way to Yanbu. So now I think there is two pipeline. They are capable of taking about maybe 5 million barrels a day, which is a good number, not a small. And I think now, after what happened, all those countries, they will start investing in the same thing. Investing in running pipeline, avoiding. I will not be surprised if Emirat run a gas line by the agreement, or oil line by the agreement of Saudi Arabia or partnership to the Red Sea. So in the case of something like this happen again, it's okay. The oil is still running. If something wrong happened in the Red Sea, they can run it from here, or whatever in that direction. Or they can, actually for Emirat, the easiest way is to go here, to Oman. That's a very short distance. This way they can avoid Hormuz. Hormuz is here, Iran, they cannot shoot anything. So they can run like a point from here all the way to any of the ports on this area. And this way they will be away from any access to of the Iranian forces in the future. I think all of them, they will start thinking about such a thing from now on, because even if Iran lose the war today, and even if the government and the regime destroyed, who guarantee that a future government, after maybe 50 years, will not do the same thing again? Even if they are friend to America. Because this is not the first time the game of closing the sea is used. During the war with Saddam Hussein, they did the same. It's not the first time. Like now, Saudi Arabia, actually, because they have this pipeline, they have a relief of importing is not totally stopped, because simply still they can, 5 million barrels a day. So it was not a waste of investment. In fact, the cost of this pipeline here, in those 2 weeks, they got the money back. Those countries, they live from oil. They don't have any other income. So if you stop them from having income for a month, they will be suffocating. And now, actually, because the oil price goes so crazy as a price, all those who cannot import, they are losing massively. But the one who can import, like Saudi Arabia here, even though they are not importing everything, the 5 million barrel a day will be equal to the 10 million barrel before the war, because the price double. So Saudi Arabia now, by doing this pipe, are able to sustain themselves with money, while Emirat and Qatar, they have no other choice, and Bahrain. And now I heard that Iraq, they, from Kurdistan area, where they have a lot of oil in the Kurdistan, they will open the pipeline, which is closed before, to Turkey. Iran tried to hit the pipeline going from Azerbaijan all the way to Europe, to Turkey, but until now they did not succeed. And I think if I am the one who is in charge of the war, the American, they have to take some islands here to make it a security point. Small islands, you know. Like actually, those islands here are not Iranian. Iran occupied it from Emirat. So what about Trump? He sent his Marines to Abu Musa, the island of Abu Musa, and he freed it. And the Iranian cannot say he took our island. He freed, the Emirat will be happy to use it as to give it to the American. It's going to be still their island, and the American can use it as a base. The whole island. It's a small island, but it's a very sensitive area, and they can guarantee all this area here, security and safety for oil. They can do it. They can take the island in 2 minutes. Not even, not even 2 minutes. All of those islands are Tombul Kubra, Tombul Sora, all of them, they are occupied by Iran. They belong to Emirat. See, this is Emirati island. The Iranian, they occupy it by occupation, by invasion. I don't know if we can go here. No, we cannot. I mean, in Google to see. But here you see there's a military airport. All of this is military things. And there is Tomb Sora. This is Tomb Kubra, which means the great tomb. And there's the small one. This one. This is Emirati island too, occupied by Iran. And obviously is used by the army. There's nothing here. I mean, why they have roads actually, except for the army? There's nothing. There's no people live. Not livable. There's no drinking water. There's nothing. Emirat is a weak, small country, especially before. Iran is a massive, powerful country. Okay, let's take it. Took them 15 minutes to occupy it. And the Emirati cannot go for a war for those islands. They were not there. And this is Abu Musa, which is more close to the Emirat. And again, as you see, they have an airport. Why the airport here? Because they are used by the army, the Iranian army. See? The Iranian army. They occupy it. They come just to visit. It's like became entertainment place too. Anyway, everyone, every country, every nation, they will try their best to control a territory. And that's normal through history, nothing new. However, when a regime is wicked and their territory is a global territory, and it's not like a global territory for economy, that can be normal. Like Chinese, they have a global territory because they are the one who produce almost major stuff for the whole world. So they have the right to be there because they were able to accomplish it. But those people, their territory is terrorism, drugs. They produce nothing to the world. Like the oil is not even their production. This is from the ground. This is natural. The only thing they produce is terrorism. The only thing they import for real is Hezbollah, is terrorist, is bombing, is killing, is hatred. Otherwise, any country in the world, they have interest, they have the right to defend their own interest. They can go sometime even for war again, for interest reason, for economic reason, whatever reason. But those people, they have different agenda. All Islamic countries, they are infected by something called Islam. It's a termite. The second you have it, you became a dog with rabies. And that's why you see them, they are biting everybody around them. And sooner or later, if they could not bite anybody, they will bite themselves. The regime will start fighting each other. If the regime is still being hit badly, and then someday will start thinking we should maybe negotiate with the American about how we can stay alive. Others will shoot those who say so, or vice versa. So I will not be surprised if soon, if the war continue in the same, in the same way it's going now, that the Iranian regime start biting its own tail. The Saudi, they want to do canal. Well, they want to do canal from where? The only way to do it is to go, as I said, to Oman, maybe here, because they have only water in the Persian Gulf or the Red Sea, and the Red Sea have a problem too. Like if they go from here, if they want to go from this area, this is a Houthi-controlled Shia again, Iran. So the Iranian, this is why actually they extended to Yemen, because they said to themselves, we can control the oil from every direction. They cannot have a canal, as you said. Where? I don't see the possibility. Unless you want to do it here. They have to go through Oman, they have to go through somewhere. If they go through Emirat, already this is the Persian Gulf. Even if they go Oman from this direction here, this is the Persian, they can hit them. The only way is to go in this direction. And those ones, they will take time. Like they will take maybe this project for 10 years, maybe 15 years. It's not going to happen by a day plan, 2-day plan. It's going to take a lot of time. A long time ago, the Israeli, they advised the Jordanian. We know that about the Black Sea, right? I mean, sorry, the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea simply is called Dead Sea because there's no more water coming. So it's an ancient sea, and it is dissolving slowly, slowly. The water is vibrating, and there's no more water to replace it. So the Israeli, they said to the Jordanian, what about we make a canal here from the Mediterranean all the way to the Dead Sea? And because the Mediterranean is way higher as elevation from the Dead Sea, there's no need for pumps. We'll run naturally and very fast. At the same time, because of that, we can generate a lot of electricity for free. And we can use it for both countries. In the top of that, the Dead Sea will not be dead no more. And we can control how much water we will pump a day. Higher number, slower number, whatever is good for us. And then the water will be start increasing from both sides, the Israeli and the Jordanian, which mean will make more rain, because remember, more area covered by water, more rain. More rain means more farming, more food, and better tourism. People, they are coming because those resorts right now, I mean, it's hard to walk this area. You know, if you go in the ground here, it's really not good, you know. Like walking in the Dead Sea area, where, let me see if I can find you. Uh, let me see. You can be walking in the salty area in the Dead Sea, and then the ground will collapse underneath of you 20 meters down, and you will disappear. Let us see if we can find some images. Yeah, you see, actually, even here, like if we look here, all of this area used to be one body of water. Slowly, 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 it's shrinking. So it became like lakes. And now if we go here, even though it's looked like full of water, but this is not what reality is. Very shallow. Uh, I will try to find you. This is far away from what we. I mean, they post pictures online. They have nothing to do with our location. Well, we are here anyway. Hold on. See. Maybe I can find you some videos without violating copyright. Anyway, so the Israeli, they offer them such a project, and they told them, you pay nothing, we would do it. The Jordanian, the Muslims, who they are not Jordanian, they went crazy. Oh no, the Jews, we will not let the Jews to, you know, they have the, you know, they have a phobia of the Jews. So they refuse. They refuse to accept the deal. And then, because they refuse, there's no project. Many years after, the Jordanian, they contacted the Israeli asking them to do the project. They said, no, 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 that's it. That was an offer, one-time offer. We are not interested. We have better deal now. So they lost a great opportunity. Because remember, they cannot run the water from, you know, except by Israel, from Israel's side. This is all is salt. And the salt is very dangerous. Like if you walk in it, it might, it's like a snow. Break underneath of you and deep hole inside. And you will die. Nobody will hear you. Nobody will see you. And salt will kill you. It's like a death trap. Many people do not know how much dangerous it is to walk on those areas. And if you go, you better have many people around you, so in case something happened to you, they will, try to help. Yeah, those projects, they are like dreams by people who have dreams to make it happen. But then the dream will not work if you have a bunch of fool around you. And because the Arab, they have phobia from Israel, they refuse. Otherwise, the Dead Sea will not be dead no more. This is not the Dead Sea here. This is the Dead Sea here. All right. But obviously, this war is going to teach many of those countries that they cannot depend on this area to import oil. So I will not be surprised if Emirates, Saudi Arabia, all of them, they try to run pipe. And I think the shortest distance, actually, it's from here. This is very short. It's not far. It's not practical for Emirates to run all the way to here, crossing all the area. This is massive. But it's going to be way easier to cross to Oman. A lot easier. All right, guys. I think we have enough for today. I hope you guys enjoy it and you learn something for your education. Yeah, he took off calamari. Calamari, you speak Greek, huh? Calamari? Yeah, the Shia empire, they tried to be the calamari of the sea and the land. Their fingers expanded all the way to Venezuela, South America, Africa. They are the octopus. And somebody have to do something about it. But I hope Trump, he will not stop. Like sometime leaders, they make a mistake. So they say, it's enough. Like we did. No. Because then who is going to hit them again 20 years from now? Because they are going to be, as long the agenda and the system is the same, death to America, death to Israel, it's just a matter of time they will beat again. And this time they will be very, very, very sure to have nukes. So next time we have war with them, it's going to be nukes. It's not going to be bombs. So you better finish it now. Otherwise, either they nuke you or you nuke them. Which one? And for Israel, there's no choice because Israel is a small land. One nuke can be devastating for Israel. Look at Israel, how small it is. And look at this country, how big it is. 1, 2 nukes, the whole Israel is gone. 1 nuke, Iran is still there. It's a massive land. And we don't want to reach the point of nukes. And trust me, those people will use it. They are mentally ill. As you see, they are fighting America and they still think they are winning. Like somebody infected with bacteria in his brain, and the brain does not function. So there's no solution, either us or them. It's what they believe. It's not what we believe. We believe we can live with everybody. We don't want anyone to die. But this is not what they believe, what you can do. You cannot ignore the fact. And the fact is those people, they are seeking the death of America and the death of Israel. And then after they finish with America and Israel, what is next? Europe and European and the whole world, they are invading everywhere. So I want to say thank you all for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. And again, I spoke about 2CTV. I'm not against the guy, but I don't like exaggeration in the news. We want to be truthful. So don't take your news from whatever they say title just for clickbait. The mullahs are flying to Canada when the fact Canada banned anyone from the Iranian government to go there. Go check it out. They're banned. They can't even enter. We as a Christians, we should not be spreading false news because that will make us false people. And if you become a false people, then you are not Christian. It's a great sin in the Bible to lie. Either you say yea, yea, or nay, nay. And anything else from the devil, which means any addition is from the devil, the father of all lies. And Islam is one of the lies of the devil. So be aware, be vigilant. Don't believe easy. Don't listen to the news and say it is a news. News is an agenda. And everybody have his own agenda. There's very few people, they are truthful, even when they have agenda. But there's the majority, their agenda is their news. It's not the news. Like Sucker Carson and Cowdance and their kind. So be careful, be vigilant, be Christian. And if you commit sin, remember what Jesus said. Go and sin no more. Sin is our enemy. And that's why Islam is our enemy. Because Islam is nothing but sin. Pagan. Thank you all. God bless you. And God is good. So is Jesus. And in his name, we pray that we are victorious. Amen to that.